to
Dad
and daughter
Play Games.
And today we will be playing Disney Spot It 100.
Yeah, the 100th anniversary edition of Spot It. We are starting what we are calling our season 2.
And we're so sorry that we haven't posted in over a year. Things have been really busy.
So. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But we are back, and we're going to start doing more content. We hope to put out at least a video every week or every week and a half or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about Disney Spot It. You want to talk a little bit about the game and what it's all about?
So I really like this game, and it is a very good quality. You have to be 6 and up to play it if that's what you want to do.
How many players?
And 2 to 8 players, and up to 15 minutes per so.
Yeah, depending if the games actually play really fast. That's even depending on which version you're playing. We'll go through. We'll actually do 4. There's 5 game types in the game. 4 of them you can play 2 players. The 5th type you need 3, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have 3 players right now.
Yeah.
But we'll play through all those, and some of them play super quick,
Yeah.
and then other of them take a little bit longer, but no more than 15 minutes per game, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's basically a game where we're doing what?
We're basically trying to find matches. There's a bunch of different kinds of versions to play this type of Spot It, but there's also different versions of like this type of Spot It. Like there's Spot It Gone Camping, which I really like.
We have a hipster one.
And then we have a Gruffalo one,
Gruffalo,
which is probably one of my favorites.
Care Bears.
And then we have like a travel regular Spot It, and it's more tinier, but it's like really, it's good. Like, let's try to
show. So like these cards are a little bit smaller and they have less symbols on them.
Yes, you can see the difference. They are
the different
very
size. And the Disney ones are even bigger. Don't pull out a Disney one and show them the size difference between that.
This one is very big.
So the Disney one, the cards are a lot bigger, and they come in a box instead of these tins. Most of the time they're going to come in these tins, which are great for traveling around.
This is the mini one, and this is the Disney card.
And here's the regular size. So you can see.
They are so...
I'll flip the symbol around, so they can see. So you look, there's fewer symbols on this card, there's a few more on this one, and there's a lot more on the Disney card.
A lot.
So by adding more characters, it is more of a challenge, because what you're trying to do is, between any 2 cards, there's only one match. Like you can see on this one, it's only the sock. The sock with the red stripes, which I've worn back in the day. That's the only match on these 2 cards. But this and another card are going to be a totally different match. So your goal is to find the various matches by looking at the cards and doing it as quickly as possible.
And what makes this game really hard is a bunch of the characters have the same color, so it like tricks your mind into thinking it's the same character. Like I remember a couple weeks ago, I thought it was the same character, and I put it down, and I thought it was the same. Yeah,
like you might count. What's his name? Pascal is the iguana from Rapunzel. But they also have like Pete's Dragon, right? So these green lizardy characters, they look very much alike.
And the alien from Toy Story.
And the alien from Toy Story are in there, so they'll match up colors, shapes, poses, everything are similar in character. So sometimes you think, oh, there's a match, and then it's not. Yeah. But we'll show you. It can become very fast and very hectic, and then also what happens sometimes is we'll find ourselves doing what? Just staring at the card.
At the card for like 5 minutes.
Sometimes you just like match, and a lot of times everybody at the table is just looking, going, there's no match here. But there has to be. There's always one. That's what's beautiful about the design of this game. Whatever math problem they're using to make these cards, between all the symbols, there's only one match between any 2 cards, right?
Yes. And also there's, in my opinion...
Yeah, show them what the instruction looks like.
So this is what the instructions look like. You can see that there's a bunch of
basic little gameplay. I'll try to take a nice screenshot and put it up here, but then there's all the different versions of the game. But if you flip it around...
There is so many characters. There is...
I don't know. There's a lot. But what's nice is, for those of you who haven't seen certain Disney movies, eventually you can go look on here and be like, hey, what's that redheaded princess that swims name? Well, we know it's Ariel, but somebody might not.
When we don't know the characters, we would just be like,
we stop the game. Let's see who this is. Because some of them it's hard to remember names, because there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's
so should we go to the table? We're going to play through, like I said, 4 of the 5. We'll explain the 5th one and how it plays. Yeah. Then we'll come back up and talk about how we feel about the game.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll see you in a second.
Let's go. Okay, so basically this is what the cards look like. This is what the back looks like. I really like the jumbo version. There's jumbo version and small versions. This is what the inside looks like. It each has 10 symbols on it. And you, with this card, you're either going to try to match or match from it. And as you can see, it's like Pluto. You put that on top of the card. Well, it kind of depends on what version Spotty you're playing.
Correct, but there will only be one match between all the cards. Like if we pull up this card here, we can see what matches here. If we can find it.
Yeah.
Do you see it, Soph?
Let's see here.
To this card. Let's try matching this card.
With that one?
Yeah.
That's
it's Nemo. Yes. But then if we look at this one, it's not Nemo.
It is...
Is it Rapunzel? Rapunzel matches. So like one symbol will only match each card.
Yeah. Also, you're not going to, on the spotted version, I don't remember what version it is, but we'll get to that. But you're not going to be finding, oh, I see a Stitch. You're not going to go, oh, I see another, like, you can't, it's not like based on the movie. It's like, oh, I see Stitch, and then you might see, I don't know, Lilo. That doesn't count as a match. You have to do the same exact character, not the same exact movie.
Correct. And there are 5 different versions of how to play the game. One of them is for 3 or more players, and we'll touch on that briefly.
Yeah. We'll talk to you about that and not play it because there's only 2 players of us. So,
correct. Yeah. It won't make any sense other than that. Other than it features characters like Minnie and Mickey that have star symbols. We'll touch that.
Yeah.
But there are, the 5 games are called the Tower, the Well, the Star Match, which is a 3-player game, Not Mine, and the Triplet. So we will reset and start with the Tower.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the setup as the Tower version. So basically, each person that you're playing with is going to have 1 card upside down, and you're going to have the tower / pile in the middle. So, yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, and so normally we play with a giant stack of cards, but we're just playing with small amounts we can get through each game here.
Yes.
And how this game differs from the other ones is we are going to flip over our card.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to find a match in the middle, but we're going to take that card and put it on top of our pile, and that becomes our new card.
And put it
there. So this will be the player that has the most cards at the end.
Most cards. It's not, this one is pretty easy, but some of the older ones are a little bit complicated.
Yeah, a little more complicated, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to call the flip over, and we're going to count down 3, 2, 1. We're going to flip over and then try to find a match and then pull it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Grab.
Ooh.
Fox. Todd.
Todd. Yep.
Yeah.
Todd. Dang it, there's Todd again. No. Ariel. Sometimes it's very hard to find matches. Baloo.
Oh.
Baloo.
Baloo. Anna. Sorry. As you can see, there's Lilo right there.
Yeah. Don't have that. Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon. Pete's Dragon.
Oh, that does not help me out at all. What the heck? I'm doing terrible here.
No, you're not. A genie.
Oh, man. Okay, so then we would count our cards.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I got decimated.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And me and my dad, before this video we were thinking, probably the viewers that are watching this are probably like, wow, there's a match.
Yep. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's like hard.
All right, so let's set up for the next one.
Yeah, bye. Okay, guys, now this version is called the Well. It's basically the opposite of the Tower. Instead of a big pile there, and we each have 1 card, the 1 card is the middle, and we have a tower here. Basically, this game is where you're going to flip over your pile, and then you're going to try to find a match, but instead, you're going to turn it over. That's basically
and put it on top of here.
Yes.
And the first person to run out of cards wins.
Yes.
So you ready to make the countdown on this? I'm the Well.
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Hope I do better this time. Donald Duck. Oh.
Wait, I didn't say it, so you get it.
Oh, Donald Duck. Sadness.
Okay.
Moana.
You are crushing me here.
Well, all it takes is one card like this that you get stuck on.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Sully.
Sully. Little Bo Peep. Sadness.
Oof. See, here you come.
Hmm.
And I am stuck again.
The cat.
Oh, yeah. Snow White. Goofy.
Oh no. I'm so confused.
There's always a match. There's always, you just got to find it. That's the problem.
Goofy.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Buzz Lightyear. Ba, 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 ba. Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter. Thank you. That would be
Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket.
Minnie Mouse.
Oh no, you're crushing me.
No, I think we're pretty even right now.
Alien guy.
Green Alien.
Anna.
Oh, I still have 2 cards left. All right, so that is the well.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, we're going to talk about what's called Star Match. Normally these cards will all start face down, but I'm just going to do it like this. In Star Match, you need at least 3 players. And basically, you're going to have your own stack of cards. Everything have their own even amount of cards. And you're going to try to find a match on top of another player's card. Now, here is the kicker. There are 2 characters that have stars on them. One of them is Minnie, and the other is Mickey. If you have a star on top, the only thing that can match that is that symbol. Does that make sense? So in this case, Minnie can only match Minnie. So I'd get rid of this card here. Now Minnie, this card is protected, so only these 2 players now can match each other.
Yeah.
So it adds another element where you can kind of have a temporary block from having to take cards. And now these players would have to try to match each other, try to get something. We figure out what's Mad Hatter, so Mad Hatter would come here. Still, no other Minnie Mouse symbol, so these characters have to go back and forth.
And also there's just Mike Wazowski. No, that's not Mike.
Yeah, but he can't match there, right? And then you come out here, and now you got Mickey. Now this player is stuck. But it's just a little bit different game where the star kind of protects your cards, and it works a little bit differently, but you need multiple players to play that one.
Yeah.
All right, now we have, looks very similar to a lot of the other setups. Looks similar to, which one? The Tower. Looks similar to the Tower, but this one's called Not Mine.
Yes.
What's different about this one, Soph?
So the different thing about this is you're not focusing on your 2 matches. You're actually focusing on your opponent's card. Sorry. And once you find a match, instead of taking their card and putting on there, you would take it up and put it on that. There's your new card. There's your opponent's new card.
Yes.
And the goal is to have, you want to have the least amount of cards, and basically your opponent really, you want them to have the more cards, but of
Makes
course
sense.
They don't want themselves to have
Yeah, so
more
we're trying to match off the other player's card, which makes it hard because you're looking across the table, and it makes it a whole different thing. So you ready to do this one?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Who do you got? What's her name? Cinderella? No, not Cinderella. No, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
I keep wanting to look at my own cards.
Yeah.
Todd.
I'm gonna die here.
Anna.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna beat me so hard.
Pete's Dragon.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Pete's Dragon.
Stop
Genie.
it.
Here we go.
Stop.
Here we go. Mike was or Sully.
No. Stop. I haven't gotten 1 card. Like 1 card.
That will happen sometimes. Your brain just freezes up and you can't get it. Evil Queen.
Evil Queen. I wonder who's gonna win.
Who is it? Why can't I find the match? It's not Roger. It's not Goofy. It's not Ratatouille. It's not Jasmine. It's not Sleeping Beauty. It's not Bambi.
Nemo.
Oh, no! I just saw it too.
Ratatouille. I
Oh.
wonder who's gonna win now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, you don't
Victory
have to
for me.
count, alright?
All right, we'll go on to the last normal game here. All right, so here's our final game setup for your standard version of Spot It. I don't know if the different versions have different versions of this, but this is what comes with the Disney one, these 5 different games. This one's called The Triplet. What's different about this one, Soph?
So this one, as you can see, is a lot bigger. It's normally 3 cards, and this one's 9. And basically, this one's pretty different. Instead of matching 2, you're matching 3.
And they have to be the same,
yes,
3 of the same
it has
symbol.
3 of the same symbol, sorry. And we're gonna wait till we play, but you're supposed to flip these off, and you are going to just stare at the thing. You're gonna try in 3 matches. You're gonna pick those up, and then you're gonna take your card pile right here and reset them, and then keep on going and going and going.
Yep. So as we're both trying to help fill in cards as we go,
Yes.
and then we're just trying to find new symbols and new ones. So we want to flip these over quick.
Sure.
All right, ready? Go. All right, here we go. Sometimes you look for color. That doesn't always help.
Genie.
Genie.
And you would take that match.
Yep, those are your cards.
Mike Wazowski,
Oh, Sully.
Sully.
I saw 2 of them. I didn't see the third one. Sadness. Come on, where's the third one of him? I see a lot of 2s. Nope.
Let's see here.
Yep. I know. Do. Some of them I've only seen 1 of, but a couple, I've seen 2s of a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The heck?
Simba.
Oh, Simba! Oh no.
Two of him.
I'm getting...
Oh, come on, look at me, another one. Her. No. No. Come on. This one takes a lot harder.
Yeah,
sometimes they jump right out, like you're like, oh, it's a green guy. I can look at
Yeah.
this green guys. But
Yeah.
then sometimes,
Tiana.
oh, holy cow, all right in a row even.
Yeah.
This will be our last one here. Normally we'd go through pretty much the whole deck, but
Yeah.
Ooh. Come on, be over here somewhere. One, two, one. No, there's 2. Dang it.
Hercules.
Oh, nicely done. I only got 6 cards, so I know you outdid me on that one.
I'm just gonna count anyways.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I got crushed.
That's all.
All right, so let's go back to the table and talk about this one. All right,
Okay.
there we go. We went through a bunch of different versions of the game. It's always fun. We always have fun playing with this.
Always.
Yeah, and it's good for any age group,
Yeah.
older, younger, a mix of people. You don't really have to know the characters because a lot of times
Yeah.
you'll be like, oh, there's this red guy. And you point at the symbol and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that guy. We understand who it is. So,
Yeah.
but we played with, like I said, and the thing we dealt all a certain amount of cards, but you can do what, Sophie, if you want to play with?
If you want to, you can
Play with the whole deck.
play with like the whole deck, which is these are probably about
Show
100
how
cards.
thick it is.
This
Yeah.
is very thick.
That's all the cards that come in this version. Now, the other versions come with a little bit less. Like this is just the hipster stack. You can see it's much smaller, but it's still, plenty of cards to play with.
There's a lot of cards, different cards, which I like, and it doesn't give you like 20 cards max. This is like probably.
Now the travel one comes with a lot less, obviously.
Comes with like 20.
It's a lot smaller stack.
Yeah.
But it's a travel size. What do you expect? So.
Yeah.
So that's our first game of this game. Hopefully you like the gameplay. If you haven't played Spotted before, I always wonder what it's like.
Yeah.
You also might know it's also called Dobble. Some other places that's the original game, so you might sign from say Dobble, like even on this Spotted it says Dobble on there. But Spotted is the American version of the game.
Yes.
But we love it.
Yes, very much. And also, in our older videos, we used to do 1 out of 5, and now we're doing 1 out of 10.
Yeah, we found that a lot of our games were reaching that 4.5, 4.8 scale, and it was just, we thought, we don't want every game to feel like it's almost perfect. So we went to 1 through 10. It gives us a lot more breadth of what we can do. Yeah. Like 5 is average now. Before 3 is average. A 4 is a good game, but it's so close to being a perfect game. So this gives us a little more scale.
Yeah.
That being said, we're going to go through our rating system like we normally do. Yeah. So first I'll start with the rules. The rules, as you saw, it's a little fold-out thing like this.
Yeah.
Easy setup. They give you nice diagrams on here that shows you what they actually mean by the different versions of the game. It's pretty simple. It's pretty
very
great.
Simple.
Sometimes you have to read the thing maybe twice to that's what they mean by that. I got it. So we're going to give the rules 8.5. It's nothing crazy, but it's well done.
Like, what I like about this is it's not like one of those, like, things where they just give you a full big paragraph about how to play all the games in just one big paragraph. They give you, like, oh, I just want to do, let's just say, this.
Yep.
Or
tells you how to set up the game. Tells you how to set up the game, how to
section.
play the game, and how to win each different of the different scenarios.
And it's very easy to just fold back up.
And go right in there. And then the travel ones are on these little rounder cards. So, well, of course you want to have the Care Bears ones in there. I'll show you the hipster one. If I can get it out of here. So it's the same type of thing. It just opens up like this. It just has the different symbols on there and how to play the different games. It's the same thing. So it works out great.
Yeah.
So that's it. Rules. All right. You want to talk about art a little bit?
Sure. So with the art, I really love like this cute like little design. I love the little sparkle.
For the Disney's 100th anniversary stuff. Yeah.
Disney 100th anniversary. I love the colorful characters. It just makes me happy sometimes. Also, just they didn't just make like they made it like look like it really realistic. And also I love how they did,
if it's Disney realism.
Yeah,
right?
like Disney realism. And also I like how they added like a special star around Minnie and Mickey.
Yep, for that special 3-player game that we talked about.
And yeah, I really like the art on this very much.
I agree. I think the art is fantastic. It captures that Disney style. It doesn't nail down to any one era. It's just kind of a broad Disney style.
Yeah. And
it brings everybody into that. So what do we think we're giving the artwork then for this game?
I think we're giving the art a total of 9.
I agree with that. Disney. It looks cute.
Yeah.
Obviously there's more realistic and really good Disney art out there. But you want them all to be the same like style.
Yeah,
so I think it works great.
Yeah.
So components. I'll talk about components. The boxes comes in is super nice and sturdy. It's great. The other versions of it, these tins, are always going to protect your game. This, you're going to have to put a lot of pressure on this to break this. Well, you could break the box, but as far as that part of the components goes, it's amazing. We like that a lot. Rules, it's just a little piece of paper. This one's a little sturdier than the ones that come in the circles just because of how they're connected together. Those can tear a little bit, but they're still pretty good. And then the card quality is pretty decent. I mean, for a family game, these cards are actually pretty decent. The other ones are a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give the opponents an 8. The card quality could be a little bit better since you can have a lot of kids. And people playing these cards, they can bend or easily. Yeah. But overall, components are good. Yeah. So we'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I agree with you. I also think that this game, like with the components, I like how they like don't like just like I like how they do different types and not just like, well, here you go, regular Spot It. There you go, and a tin. They do boxes and tins and other types of forms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So then gameplay.
Gameplay.
It's fun.
It's really fun. I highly suggest this game.
It's
Different
fast.
types of game. It's a very fast. So if you want like a quick game before your friends or anyone has to go, I really suggest playing this.
Right. Easy setup. Super easy cleanup. Right. You just and put them in this container and close the lid. Done. So for those people that don't like games that take a while to set up, or you have to separate cards or do whatever.
Basically, you
Easy.
just have to deal and play.
Exactly.
Yes.
Deal and play. I love it.
Yes.
So gameplay, what are we giving to gameplay?
Total of 9, just like art.
Great. Absolutely. The gameplay they have nailed down perfect. Like I said, there's those moments where even in a big group of people already playing, there are moments where like the whole table just stops and it's like,
I don't know.
and it's great. It's super fun.
Yeah.
And there's other moments too where you're just like card, and it makes everybody else go stop.
Yeah.
It's good. So with the rules at 8.5, art at a 9, components at an 8, and gameplay at a 9. What's our dad and daughter play games overall rating for this total?
Ready?
Yeah.
Our total is 8.6.
8.6. Now that does specifically apply to Disney 100.
Yes.
It has a little more characters in it, which makes it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I'd say overall, over all the other spots, I'd easily are at 8. Obviously, you just got to find the theme that works for you. Disney might not work for you. They've got sports versions.
Marvel.
I think there's a Harry Potter one.
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah, there's like specifically football or baseball or team. There's team branded ones too.
Yeah.
There's tons of different versions out there. So go to your local game store. Target does have some, like the normal Spot It like this, and a couple other ones, I think. And go and get Spot It, and enjoy it with your family. I mean, you can play with your little kids because they can recognize colors and shapes, and even if they don't know specific characters, they can still do the matching, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So what do we tell everybody to do before we go?
Like and subscribe and turn notifications on. The comment of the day is comment down below if you like Chaperone. Bye!
Bye!